If talking to your crush was a video game, what would some of the loading screen tips be? From Oblivion, people don't like it if you talk to them with your weapon drawn. From real life, people don't like it if you talk to them. Don't spam the praise button, unless of course your crush is the sun. If the target isn't charmed by random animal facts, try dinosaur facts instead. If the target isn't charmed by dinosaur facts, she is not the right one. Tip: this interaction too easy? Try turning on the settings crippling depression or extreme anxiety to increase your chances of rejection. Tip: if you've chosen a family member as the recipient of your affections, please note that completing the challenge coitus may be illegal outside of NJ or E. Tip: wealth, status, or fame can be applied to any character, regardless of initial stats, to increase the chances of a favorable outcome. Tip: remember, talking with your hands will award bonus points if your crush has the traits Italian or deaf. Tip: be casual, but not too casual. Make sure you equip more than soiled undergarments under the attire menu. Tip: stack skill points into hobbies and interests that your crush may be strong in. The more hobbies and interests you have, the better your chances of completing the marriage and coitus challenges are. Tip: players will be banned for engaging in gaslighting, abuse, or bestiality. Players levels 18 and up will also be banned for attempting to engage with players under level 18. Please report other players you witness violating these rules. I live in NJ and was shocked to learn from your post that incest is apparently legal here. I always thought people in NJ like to pretend they're rednecks and backwoods hillbillies, but this is really their sanctuary. Tip: don't run away mid-sentence. But what if I... send dick pics? Or at least make it pretty. Put a nice top hat on it. What follows is frontline combat. You are not expected to survive. Edit. Thanks guys. D. This one is the best. Be careful as high level bosses can one-shot you. Name. Crush abilities. Oblivious. Prevents attraction. Ultimate attack. I think we should be friends. Deals 600 to 1700 DMG, gives you the friend zone effect. Deals 17 DMG every second. Plus makes your friends go ah sorry bro. Tip: don't stand in one spot staring awkwardly. Use attacks like humor, smiling, and good breath on combination with the passive ability of not looking at her chest. Passive achieved after level 9000, making it the hardest ability to acquire. Tip: your crush is a human too. Remember that and talk to him/her as such. Hello fellow human. Do you eat food and subsequently excrete? Remember, the goal of this game is not to win your crush. This is a side quest. If you treat it as the main quest, you're going to be disappointed. What's the main quest then? Friendly fire is enabled, watch out. I got your back, hopefully you got mine. Tip: treat them like a regular person. Just because you like them does not mean they want to be put on a pedestal. I wish that guys understood this. It actually makes me uncomfortable and occasionally makes me lose interest. Edit: I think that's why I end up falling for guys I'm already friends with. They treat me like a person and not a prize. That just never works out because we don't end up being compatible as more than friends and end up ruining what we had. I know I previously said jerks. It wasn't really what I meant. Remember, there is no respawning in this gamma mode. Hardcore mode. Hold X to run away. Hold X. Have you bathed today? Bathing regularly adds +5 to charisma and +10 to tolerability. Cologne can potentially boost stat higher, but mistaking Axe body spray as a shower in the can heavily reduces all stats. Seriously though, a guy that smells nice is 10x more attractive. I once followed a pleasant scent around the corner like a damn Axe body spray ad, and then there were people around the corner and I had to keep going in that direction because I didn't want to explain why I was walking that way and had to double back through the stairwell. The way you smell can help is what I'm saying. P.S. The smell of your sweat communicates your health and genetic variability, so a pleasant smell subconsciously relays that you're healthy and might be a decent genetic match, even if your scent is artificially produced by bathing in cologne. Don't chiz your pant. Mission failed. We'll get M next time. Don't talk about your 27 different wafers and which has the best body pillow for cuddling. Well, yeah. No woman wants a guy with multiple wafers. It shows a fear of commitment. Talk about one waifu and your extensive collection of her merchandise to show you're a man who doesn't fool around. Tip: remember, it takes more than 5 seconds till a conversation becomes awkward. Take advantage of the silence to pull off harder hitting combos. The optimal way to get the highest point combo is waiting for the last frame before awkwardness to initiate your next move. If done repeatedly and frame perfectly, your combo score will increase exponentially. Use your mouth when talking to other people. This includes your crush too. But where should I use my mouth? Don't. Stop me now. Tip: don't stare at their breasts. Don't comment on their breasts. Don't touch their breasts. In fact, don't even mentally acknowledge their breasts. Out of sight, out of mind. Does this work for man boobs too? I find those hard to stop staring at, weirdly in a good way. Your stress levels will rise when near your crush. High stress levels cause awkward moments. If you want stress levels to go down, drink alcohol. This will make you lose 2 stress, but gain 2 clumsiness and stupidity, which also take away from you charisma. Tip: if this becomes too hard, try lowering the difficulty or taking on a lower level boss first. Tip: but don't interact with players below level 18 or you might be arrested. There is nothing on your shoes that is going to help you. Quit looking at them. My grandpa would always say this. There ain't anything special about your shoes, so there ain't no need looking at them. So remember to try to keep your brain functioning. Achievement unlocked. Maybe next time turn your brain off while talking to the final boss. Tip: don't pull your ick out in public. Girls hate that, but guys see it as a duel. Hit the power button. You will find more enjoyment elsewhere. Finally, an intellectual. Don't confide personal things with them just in case they try to weaponize them. If things go south, how do you date someone without getting to know them? Tip: if she's married, you should probably find a different crush. I don't know. The game loads too fast to read them. The pain of an SSD. Use your vocal cords. More effective than your texting thumbs. Tip: you only have 5 seconds to reply in each interaction, but do not take 5 seconds to reply to each interaction. Do not be stupid, do not be yourself, do not tell her your fetishes, keep it calm, do not overreact. Why are you still trying? There are no checkpoints. This game was made to be beaten in one sitting. If you keep confessing, it might work sometime. I would hope a potential dating partner shared my fetishes. Lol. Sweep the leg. Winning or losing doesn't matter, just appreciate the game. It's kind of difficult to appreciate games that makes you lay on the floor and cry every time you play them. Don't hit on your stepsister. The results are inconclusive. Being nervous may result into an awkward situation. When using a shotgun, aim for the head to drop your opponent before they have time to react. Can confirm, works like a charm. If the boss is too hard, try spending some money in the in-game store. This tip was provided by EA. If they smile, that's a good sign. Just keep them like that. Relax, you're married, so just stay calm. Don't stay idle, move around, make some progress. Don't talk about cretin shizzes. Always wear a protection. You don't know what might happen next. I'll wear my tactical vest next time. Thank you for reminding me. Required file not found. Please reinstall. Hint: hit the prostate button for a secret romantic explosion. Just be yourself. Unless you're weird, then be someone else. I thought it was just be yourself. Unless you can be Batman, always be Batman. Tip: talking about sex is only allowed between members of a relationship guild. By Super Seducer, as win. You can't win. Using chloroform is gonna expand your chances of taking her home with you. Remember, a cake is not real. Picking too many flirt lines may lower relationships. Going for the head on shoulder is risky, but can result in an instant win. Tip: are you having a hard time talking to your crush? Try saying hello. Act like a normal human being for once. Tip: learn from your mistakes, that's why you're reading this. If you are having trouble beating this level, try being more attractive. Tip: get to know them for who they are. Build an amazing friendship, but do not force it. Soon, you will fall in love with them for everything they are, and they fall in love with you for everything you are. Translation: duck this up. Alternatively, get to know them for who they are. Build an amazing friendship, but do not force it. Soon, you will fall in love with them for everything they are, and they just won't. You'll end up friend-zoned and or ghosted, start questioning your worth and end up depressed. Again. Don't take your clothes off again. Your choices will have consequences. Quote Anam villains. Tip: to ask your crush out, you will need the ability to speak. This game tends to crash your system. Proceed with caution. Mission locked. You need a higher skill level to attempt this mission. Using the knife usually result in a one-hit one-kill but is risky. Do not freeze. Smile. Be funny or at least fun to be around. Flirt shamelessly. Wasted. If the enemy seems too tough, come back when you're stronger. Stop calling them bro. Just fucking quit. Run. Who else read this and immediately thought done. Tip: using Eren is a late game strategy. Using it now could get you banned. Tip: chisting your pants will lower her affection level. Maintain eye contact. Blinking is a sign of weakness. Hint: if you are trying to ask your crush on a date, make sure you use the word date in your request. If the current boss stage gets too hard, try lowering the difficulty setting. Tip: make sure your crush is currently single. Just because you make her laugh or smile, doesn't mean she wants to be with you. Oh my. You watched until the end? That's fucking awesome, dude. Thanks for watching.